grind hard, bitch.
Diamonds on me looking like a whole casino. Fast life, baby, I don't move lento. Pretty face, but the heart real free, oh. La princesa del platino. Everywhere I step, I say I'm the peligro. If you want a kiss, boy, it ain't that simple. Only mess with bosses, nunca with the broke chico.
I grind hard, bitch.
Soy la reina de la noche, shining heavy in the street with a Glock in my bag. Diamonds dripping on the seat, Maserati engine growl every time.
Oak Hill don't sleep. It just blinks slow like it plotting. Neon signs buzzing. Bass leaking out the club like the building sweating secrets. Sirens somewhere far enough to ignore, close enough to feel spicy. The block already knew tonight was finna be dumb. Shay Shay Money's hopped out the Benz like gravity owed her money. Designer heels? Loud. Dress? Dangerous. Attitude? On demon time. Go Shay Shay. Go Shay Shay, she yelled, hyping herself up because self-love hit harder when you scream it in public. People turned. Phones came out. Some dude tripped over his own confidence trying to look casual. Shay Shay clocked all of it in one blink. Oak Hill eyes never missed a thing. Tasty stepped out next. Slower. Cleaner. Like she was letting the night bow first. Platinum chain catching the light. Maserati parked crooked like it didn't care about parking laws or karma. Her face stayed calm, but her eyes? They were doing background checks on everybody breathing. Why you always yell like you summoning demons? Tasty asked, voice soft but sharp. Shay Shay laughed. Because demons answer faster when you're confident. They walked toward the club entrance, the velvet lung. Oak Hill's favorite place to lose memories and gain enemies. Bouncer nodded at Tasty. Immediate respect. Bouncer nodded at Shay Shay. Immediate fear. Inside, pure chaos couture. Lights strobing like the club was glitching. Smoke, so thick it had opinions. DJ cutting beats like he mad at silence. The floor packed with hustlers, scammers, influencers, fake ballers, real crash outs, and 3 undercover cops pretending to enjoy themselves. Shay Shay climbed on a booth like it owed her child support. Yo, she yelled, voice cracking through the bass. If you broke, don't make eye contact. Crowd went stupid. Somebody spilled a drink. Somebody else caught feelings. Tasty slid to the bar. Ordered Douce. Neat. No ice. No conversation. She watched everything. Shay Shay wilding. Promoters sweating. 2 girls in the corner whispering hate with their whole chest. Tasty. The bartender muttered, nervous. We might need, I know, Tasty said, sipping. Relax. That's when Shay Shay spotted the jacket. Red leather. Custom stitching. Gold snakes crawling down the sleeves. Designer as hell. Expensive enough to ruin friendships. Shay Shay's pupils turned into dollar signs. Yeah. Nah, she said to herself. That's mine now. She hopped down, slid through the crowd. Bumping shoulders like apology was optional. The jacket owner, a skinny dude with fake confidence and real insecurity, was busy flexing for nobody. Shay Shay tapped him. He turned. She smiled. The jacket disappeared. Clean. Fast. Gone. Shay Shay walked away already wearing it, yelling, "Thank you for the donation." The club froze for half a second. Then all hell tried to load. "Bitch," the dude yelled. "That's MY." Tasty clocked it instantly. She sighed, set her glass down slow. "Here we go," she muttered. The dude lunged. His friends followed. Security pretended not to see. Shay Shay spun, jacket flaring like a cape. "Relax, bro. You ain't ready for red." The DJ yelled, like that was gonna help. Tasty moved. Not rushed. Not loud. Just decisive. She stepped between Shay Shay and the chaos, lifted her jacket just enough for the Glock to whisper hello. Everything paused. Music still playing. Lights still flashing. But the room understood the assignment. "I ain't never scared," Tasty said calmly. "But I do get bored." Silence hit harder than bass. Security finally woke up. People backed up. The jacket dude suddenly remembered he had somewhere else to be. Shay Shay laughed, breathless. "See, night just started." Tasty looked at her. Long, heavy. "This jacket," she said. "This jacket finna cost us." Shay Shay grinned, eyes shining like bad ideas. "Then we better make it worth it." Outside, Oak Hill blinked again. Somewhere across the city, Someone important noticed the chaos. And the crown? Yeah, it was already sliding. Oak Hill woke up mad late, like noon 30 energy. Phone already buzzing before toothpaste even hit Shay Shay's mouth. Her screen looked like a fight broke out inside it. Tags, mentions, screenshots, voice notes, thread emojis, fire emojis. A blurry video of her stealing the red jacket already at 400K views with the caption, Shay Shay Money stole dude jacket and stood on it. Shay Shay cackled, barefoot. Hair looking like last night survived her. Go Shay Shay, she yelled, spinning in the mirror. I'm viral, bitch. Tasty was already up. Of course she was. Sitting at the kitchen table, silk robe on, Glock broken down and clean like it was therapy. News playing muted on the TV. She didn't even look impressed. That ain't viral, Tasty said. That's a breadcrumb trail. Shay Shay waved her phone. Nah. This motion. This algorithm love me. The algorithm don't post bail, Tasty said, snapping the clip back into the Glock. Click. Who jacket was it? Shay Shay paused. Just a smidge. Some skinny dude. That ain't an answer. He had weak aura. Tasty rolled her eyes so hard the room felt it. You stole from a nobody in Oak Hill. Allegedly, Shay Shay said, defensive. And don't call him nobody. He had designer confidence. Tasty stood, walked over, grabbed Shay Shay's phone, scrolled, zoomed in on the video, froze the frame. There it was, a chain in the background, a tattoo on the neck, a logo stitched on the jacket lining. Tasty's jaw tightened. That ain't his jacket. Shay Shay blinked. What you mean? That jacket belonged to Los Plomos. The air went stale. Shay Shay laughed slow. You lying. I never lie about people who don't play, Tasty said. That jacket is cartel adjacent. That ain't drip. That's paperwork. Shay Shay swallowed, then shrugged. Okay, but like free jacket. A loud knock hit the door. Not polite. Not friendly. Police adjacent aggressive. Tasty's eyes went cold. She moved fast now. Lights off. Glock up. Motion smooth. Shay Shay whispered, you think it's fans? Tasty hissed, shut up. Another knock. Louder. Open up, a man yelled. River City PD. Shay Shay Maldonado. Tasty checked the peephole. Smirked. That ain't police, she said. That's Rico. Shay Shay perked up. Oh, that nigga owe me money. The door flew open. Rico stumbled in with fake authority and real panic. Sweat dripping. Breath short. Y'all trending, he blurted. Like bad trending. Shay Shay smiled. Good morning to you too. Rico waved his phone. Los Plomos reposted you. Silence. Tasty sat down slow. Say that again. They reposted the video, Rico said. Caption just said, cute. Shay Shay's stomach dropped. Cute like funny cute? Rico shook his head. Cute like, we finna make an example cute. Outside, a Maserati engine purred. Down the block, a Benz idled too long. Oak Hill was watching. Shay Shay exhaled, then grinned like a menace. Okay, so what we doing? Tasty stood, grabbed her platinum chain, slid it on like armor. We either give the jacket back, she said. Shay Shay gasped. Absolutely not. Or, Tasty continued, eyes sharp, we turn this into a rollout. Shay Shay's smile came back full psycho. Now you talking spicy. Tasty grabbed the keys. If they want to show. Shay Shay threw the jacket on, flexed in the mirror. Then we headline. Outside, Oak Hill blinked again. And this time, it was definitely plotting. Oak Hill traffic don't move. It lurks. Shay Shay hanging out the Benz window like a loose thought, red jacket flapping in the wind, middle finger doing cardio. Phone out, live streaming, comments moving faster than her brain. Hey, chat, she yelled. If I die, screenshot this fit. Comments spamming. She willed in that jacket curse Los Plomos finna smoke you go Shay. Shay Tasty drove with one hand. Calm as a monk with felonies. Sunglasses on. Platinum chain catching sunlight like it's snitching. You finna get us chipped, Tasty said. Shay Shay zoomed in on herself. Relax. I got plot armor. That only work in cartoons. They passed a mural of some dead rapper with angel wings and a crooked halo. Oak Hill superstition kicked in heavy. The Maserati pulled up behind them. Black, Tint illegal. Patience non-existent. Tasty clocked it in the mirror. Yep, that's them. Shay Shay squinted. Which one? Plural, Tasty said. We famous. The Maserati revved. The Benz lurched. Now it was a problem drive. Oak Hill sidewalks cleared like Moses was driving. Some dude selling loose squares yelled, "Watch out," and dipped mid-sail. A kid on a scooter filmed everything like it was content. "Babe," Shay Shay yelled, half laughing, half panicking. They chasing us like a Netflix trailer. Tasty hit a corner sharp. Tires screamed. "Shut up and put your seatbelt on." I don't believe in those. Gunshots cracked. Pop pop piopi Shay Shay ducked. Nah. See? This why I don't steal basic people jackets. That jacket ain't basic, Tasty snapped. That jacket got ancestors. They cut through an alley barely wide enough for regret. Trash flew. Rats scattered. Somebody's electric scooter exploded under the tires. The Maserati stayed on them like a bad habit. Shay Shay crawled back up, adrenaline doing parkour in her chest. She pulled the baby 9 from her thigh holster, pearl handle glinting. "Ooh," she said. "I forgot I had this." Tasty yelled, "Don't you dare." Too late. Shay Shay leaned out the window and fired. The bullets didn't just hit. They spread. Back windshield of the Maserati shattered like it owed money. Sparks flew. The car fishtailed, smacked a mailbox, still corrected. "They still coming," Shay Shay screamed, laughing like a maniac. "That was a warning shot," Tasty said. Now they offended. Phones came out everywhere. Oak Hill loved chaos. This was premium. They burst onto Main. Red light. Traffic heavy. Tasty didn't brake. She gunned it. The Benz clipped a Charger, hopped the median, barely missed a taco truck. Somebody's lunch flew into destiny. The Maserati slammed brakes. Sirens popped somewhere distant but curious. Shay Shay checked her live. 120K watching. "Go Shay Shay," she shouted. "Like and subscribe if you want me to live." Tasty whipped into an underground parking garage, lights flickering like the place knew something bad was coming. Tires screeched. Echoes bounced. They slid into a corner spot. Engine off. Silence hit too loud. Both breathing heavy. Shay Shay laughed first. Okay. That was kind of fire." Tasty stared forward. "You stole cartel drip and streamed the getaway." "Marketing," Shay Shay said. "Authentic." Tasty turned slowly. "You understand they finna spin back, right?" Shay Shay nodded. Serious for half a second. "Yeah." Then she smiled. "But now they gotta go through the Oak Hill princesses." Above them, footsteps echoed. Voices. Spanish. Angry. Controlled. Tasty chambered around. Shay Shay kissed the pearl handle. Outside, Oak Hill wasn't blinking anymore. It was wide awake. The parking garage lights flickered like they knew somebody was about to make a terrible life choice. Footsteps above them. Boots. Heavy. Confident. Spanish murmurs sliding through the concrete like knives. Shay Shay whispered loud as hell. "Why they walk like they already own us?" Tasty clicked the Glock safety off. Soft. Because they think they do. Shay Shay peeked around the Benz. Jacket still on like it wasn't the reason for all this. "Okay, boom. What's the play?" Tasty looked up. There was a stairwell door. Sign half broken. "Roof access," and no loitering, she smirked. "We loitering." They ran. Heels clacked. Sneakers slapped concrete. Shay Shay almost ate it, but recovered with vibes alone. Behind them, hey you. A gun racked. Metal kissed metal. They burst through the door and hit the rooftop like a glitch in the simulation. Wind smacked them. City lights wide open. Oak Hill stretched out below, dirty and beautiful, like it survived too much to care. No railings, just edge. Shay Shay stopped dead. Why roofs always so disrespectful? Tasty scanned. Because they honest. 3 dudes came out the door slow. Tactical calm. Not yelling. Not rushing. That was worse. One of them smiled. "You famous, yeah?" Shay Shay squinted. "You a fan?" He laughed. "The jacket." "Oh," Shay Shay said. "That old thing." Tasty stepped forward. "We can talk." The dude tilted his head. Talking already happened. Another phone buzzed in Shay Shay's pocket. Her stream was still going. 200K watching. Chat losing their minds. OMG rooftop this GTA FR run Shay Shay Tasty don't miss Shay Shay whispered. Chat finna get me killed. Tasty muttered, put the phone down. Shay Shay didn't. She raised it higher. She yelled, wind whipping her hair. If I fall, I want my fall cute. The dude sighed. You funny. Gunshots cracked. Tasty fired back first. Clean. Controlled. Concrete exploded near the dude's feet. He jumped back, cursing. Shay Shay let her sing. The baby nine barked, bullets blooming midair like chaos flowers. One dude's jacket shredded. Another screamed, diving. OH that spread crazy, Shay Shay yelled. I love this gun. Focus, Tasty snapped. They ran again, straight toward the edge. Shay Shay skidded to a stop. Looked down. 10 stories of regret. So what now, she asked. Tasty grabbed her arm. Trust me. Girl, I don't even trust stairs. Sirens held closer. Blue lights flashing below like the city snitching. Tasty counted under her breath. 3, 2. A door on the opposite side burst open. Rico, out of breath, sweating, holding keys like they was holy. Jump, he yelled. I got you. Shay Shay looked between Rico, the edge, and the dudes regrouping. Why you always show up during the worst moments, she yelled. Rico screamed back, because I love drama. More shots. Tasty grabbed Shay Shay. They jumped. For half a second, everything went quiet. Wind. Lights. Oak Hill holding its breath. They landed hard on a lower roof, rolled, crashed into a pile of old furniture somebody abandoned emotionally. Shay Shay laid there, laughing hysterical. I'm alive. I'm him. Tasty stood up slow, checked herself, then Shay Shay. You good? Shay Shay sat up, jacket ripped, hair wild, eyes shining. Yeah, but I think Oak Hill officially hates us. Above them, Los Plomos shouted. Below them, cops yelling. Rico already running. Tasty looked out over the city. We can't stay here, she said. Everybody want a piece now. Shay Shay grinned, blood on her lip, phone still live. Then let's give him a season. Oak Hill Princesses. Episode 1 just dropped. They ain't even catch their breath before Oak Hill started snitching digitally. Phones buzzing. DMs blowing up. Group chats on demon time. Shay Shay's live finally cut when her phone smacked concrete too hard. Screen cracked like it seemed too much. Damn, she said. That was my good angle. Tasty dragged her behind an abandoned HVAC unit. Sirens echoed closer. Helicopter thumping like the sky impatient. We ghosting, Tasty said. Right now. Rico popped up from behind a vent like a roach with Wi-Fi. I know a spot. Shay Shay squinted. Why you always know a spot after the problem already active? Because I specialize in late solutions, Rico said. Come on. They dipped through a stairwell, down 3 floors, out a busted fire exit, into an alley that smelled like old fries and bad decisions. Rico's car, a dusty Charger with fake plates and real trauma, peeled off. Oak Hill blurred past them. Corner stores closing early. People already whispering names. Screens everywhere replaying Shay Shay midair like she was a superhero with poor planning. They pulled up under an old laundromat. Neon sign flickering, suds and drugs. Shay Shay frowned. This a trap. Rico shook his head. This a sanctuary. They went downstairs. Basement club. Low ceiling. Sweat-stained walls. Bass rattling the pipes. Underground spot called the dryer. No cameras. No phones. No questions. People stopped dancing when Shay Shay walked in. Whispers traveled faster than beats. That her? Princess jacket girl? She really jumped? Shay Shay soaked it in. I'm inspirational. Tasty wasn't smiling. She scanned faces. Too many unfamiliar eyes. Too much interest. A promoter named K-Lo slid up. Smile greasy. Chain fake heavy. Y'all hot right now, he said. City buzzing. City always buzzing, Tasty replied. What you want? K-Lo laughed. Protection. Shay Shay leaned in. From who? K-Lo lowered his voice. From everybody. Tasty clocked the lie immediately. His pupils dancing. Sweat wrong. Hands twitchy. He was already selling them. Before she could speak, boom. The front door blew inward. Smoke flooded. Music cut. Fake cops rushed in. Bad badges. Worse acting. On the ground, somebody yelled too loud. Shay Shay dropped instinctively. See, I knew this place was sketch. Tasty stayed standing. Gun up. First fake cop ate a knee. Second caught a Glock to the shoulder. Panic broke out like it was contagious. People screaming, running, slipping. One dude tried to hide in a washing machine. K-Lo bolted. Rico. Tasty shouted. Rico tackled K-Lo into a wall. You're a setup? K-Lo cried immediately. IT was just business. Shay Shay popped up, furious. Everybody always say that. Sirens, real ones, started singing outside. Tasty grabbed Shay Shay's arm. We gone. They hit the back exit, busted through a door, spilled into another alley. City lights flashing. Chaos stacking. Shay Shay breathing hard. Laughing again. Okay. Maybe we trending too much. Tasty looked at her. Dead serious. This ain't funny no more. Shay Shay wiped sweat off her brow. For the first time, no joke came quick. So what now? Tasty stared at Oak Hill. Every block alive. Every shadow moving. Everybody watching. Now, she said, we find out who really wearing the crown. Somewhere across the city, someone important smiled at a screen and decided they wanted it. Oak Hill ain't even subtle no more. Billboards glitching. Club flyers changing last minute. People smiling too hard. Too many what's up? Texts from folks who never cared before. That's how Shay Shay knew it was bad. They holed up in an unfinished condo overlooking the river. No furniture. Just floor-to-ceiling windows and bad energy. City lights flickering like a broken nerve. Shay Shay paced barefoot. Jacket draped over a chair like it had its own body count. Why everybody acting friendly now? Tasty sat on the floor back against the wall, Glock in her lap, counting bullets like rosary beads. Because friendly is cheaper than honest. Rico stood by the window, peeking through blinds that weren't even installed yet. Phone's going crazy, he said. Promoters, crews, labels, random dudes with podcast mics. Shay Shay stopped pacing. Labels? Tasty looked up slow. That's worse. A knock echoed. All three froze. Another knock. Soft. Confident. Like whoever it was already knew the answer. Tasty stood. Nobody moved. She cracked the door just enough. Mona Lux. Oak Hill royalty adjacent. Club owner. Money mover. Smile expensive, eyes empty. Always smelled like perfume and leverage. Girls, Mona said smoothly. Y'all been busy. Shay Shay leaned around the door. Oh nah. You always show up when something about to go left. Mona laughed. I show up when opportunity knock. Tasty didn't smile. What you want? Mona stepped inside without waiting. Looked around. Nodded. City hot. Los plomos se mede. Cops embarrassed. Fans feral. She turned. You need shelter. Rico whispered. I don't like this. Mona snapped her fingers. Two men outside shifted. Heavy coats. Heavy energy. I can cool this down, Mona said. Safe houses. Lawyers. Control. Shay Shay blinked. What's the catch? Mona's smile widened. Ownership. Silence hit. Ownership of what? Shay Shay asked. Mona tilted her head. The brand. The image. The chaos. Tasty stepped forward. You want to put a leash on us? I want to monetize you before somebody buries you, Mona said calmly. Shay Shay laughed, nervous. Damn. She said that like a weather report. Mona turned to Tasty. You smart. You know the city don't let women run wild forever. Tasty's jaw tightened. We not wild. Mona shrugged. Tell that to the headlines. Shay Shay grabbed the jacket, held it up. This what all this over? Mona nodded. That jacket? It's a crown. Everybody see it on you now. Sirens wailed far away. Somewhere close. Gunshots popped, unrelated but relevant. Oak Hill breathing heavy. Mona stepped back toward the door. Think fast. I don't knock twice. She left. The door closed. Rico exhaled. She's scary rich. Shay Shay dropped onto the floor. I don't like nobody trying to own me. Tasty stared at the city through the glass. Lights reflecting in her eyes like crosshairs. Everybody want the crown, she said. But they don't want to bleed. Shay Shay looked up at her. You scared? Tasty paused. Just a pause. Yeah, she said. But I'm more scared of losing control. They locked eyes. Outside, Oak Hill didn't blink. It leaned in.
Yeah, this one's for Oak Hill. For the streets that made me, the girls that doubted me. Shay Shay Money, Oak Hill princess. I'm an Oak Hill princess, raised up from the dirt, from the fights in the alley to the corners where it hurt. Came up from nothing, had to show 'em my worth. Now the crown's on my head, I've been through the worst, through the struggle and pain. I learned how to shine, every scar tell a story, every hustle was mine. From broken dreams to a life so divine. Oak Hill princess, yeah, this throne's mine.